mean, really. There. Sorry about this, man. Brotherly love. What a good dog.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired.
It's like you just started with
no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long.
I didn't think you'd expect it.
He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
This is the former Jet.
It's just not going to work today, buddy.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Carr.
Come on.
Nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
And a sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. To throw, it's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
It's like it never happened. It's like I'm right at the 20 again.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down.
What?
Get me into a position where I can make one more play
or what?
And get my defense off the field.
Oh. Sorry. I don't know, because he knocked it off and I put it up. Sorry. Jesus fucking Christ, man. It's the middle of something.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. It's complete to Graham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Is it all over the carpet or what?
Pick up, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there.
Jackson hit.
Of course he fucking fumbled it. I gotta turn that on conservative.
Where the ball comes free, it's often unusual
lucky as fuck
for the
there.
team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson.
What a catch. Let's go, Scotty.
Pulls it in. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Check 56. It's our time. Boom, boom.
Hut.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Ah, you got me.
Look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who the playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit
Sometimes
better.
it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
First down, Raiders.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start waiting here.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the gun, it's Carr. Safarian Jenkins has it. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Broncos' 16-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Carr. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Von Miller was sack number 23 on the year, breaking Michael Strahan's mark of 22.5. Congratulations. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. He completes it to Nelson.
Are you kidding me?
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route.
Nice play,
drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Guy almost had it. Thought I was going to get a pick there.
This
That's
is
easy money for you.
The fourth-year man from Southern Miss. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal, 1 man in the backfield. That's Crowell. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Isaiah Crowell. Touchdown number 18 on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down
Can you hear me
at
now?
the 21-yard line.
Sorry, I was muted.
So you thought I was talking to you this whole time?
Denver offense at the line,
I
ready
was
to
talking
go.
back to you.
The partner
Wondering
just
why
looking
you
at
weren't
some of the
talking to me.
struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future.
Now you know.
As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about
Scotty.
the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively,
Love me
they're ones
some-
that go deep into the
love me
playoffs
some
and go to the
extended
Super Bowl.
plays
They
by
have to upgrade
Tyree
here.
Jackson.
And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike's 56. Oh, yeah. Echo.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference.
I'm glad I have
Nothing
him,
else
dude.
to
He
be
bails
gained
me
on the
out
play.
a lot.
No need to take the penalty. The play
And I
stands.
can throw one-on-one lob balls to him, not usually worry.
Ready. Mike 56. Tackles.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Got a man open, it's Sutton. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
You got it. You got it.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
2nd quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Go. You gotta get moving, man. Go. You gotta get there. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Go. Bang.
On the run, it's Pumphrey.
Go.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Let's go. Hey, no. Get the mic. Yo.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. The 30, past the 20, 10. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
I needed
Second
that.
time he's lost a
You
fumble.
did need
This
that.
one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
I don't know why I
The
went to the
offensive line
screen
not
there.
giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot
Whatever.
of help.
Great
Bottom
play call.
line,
I
he's
was
gotta
sending
take
the
care of
house.
football.
Didn't get rid of
Extra
it quick
point
enough.
by Carlson, up and
Great
good.
play call.
And that makes the score 14-7.
If he had 3 or 4 more
So
speed,
here's
he
the
could have
kickoff
gotten
now
away
as they'll get
maybe
it
just
again
for that
following that fumble
extra half
return for
second.
a score.
I'm not saying that 86 speed isn't great, but
More than I got.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they
come on,
proven
get
they can
down,
go down
boy.
and score?
We'll take the 5.
So what was the
Whatever.
formula to
He's
get
a big
them down
boy.
there
He
the
can
first
handle
time?
it.
Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike's 50, man.
To throw again on second down. Jackson.
Come on, boy,
Double
jump!
team, and it's intercepted.
Oh well,
Picked up
good
by
game to
Gary
lose
Conley.
anyway. Oh,
And he'll bring it all the way back.
enjoy that,
just a yard
too.
or 2 shy of midfield.
forgot I had that on still too from when you were on the goal line.
And I always enjoy the conversation post.
okay.
Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you
There are
caused the
worse
play.
penalties.
You did it. I had to.
Well, you're already this far in on me. I might as well.
So the face mask puts them in even better
Might as well
shape
put
than
my
they were
rookies
in,
in.
as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Corral.
Just you can't run.
And that'll hurt
Except
the
for that
average
one
a bit,
play
as
against
this time
me.
they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of
They're
congestion
Callahan,
there.
converted
You're counting
corner.
on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins.
Shit, that was a big whiff.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I got kicked out of that one.
Patriots cut
You and I talk
Demaryius
often about
Thomas.
trying to hide receivers in certain situations.
I didn't even know he still played
but
for
a
him.
guy of his size can't really hide him. But the
I'm talking
tight end
about
drag
Matt,
route,
dude.
definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Oh, there's a new guy or
He'll
something?
get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's
No, I think
2nd
he
and 4.
quit. So the computer cut it.
Oh, did you grab him?
He's my
6
number one
yards on
receiver.
that last play. Here's 2nd and
What's
4.
what's the overall?
81.
Here's Carr to throw.
Got you.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That's Bradley Chubb.
He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season.
13th sack on the year. Let's go. Playing DN.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. From the gun, Carr.
What a
He's got his
play.
man. It's Williams. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Stood in the
The
pocket
goal
like
for
I
any
should be
offense
doing.
versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Play, Wolf.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They keep it
got
on
a
the
touchdown
ground.
this
This
play.
time it's Corral.
He had a faster
And a
running
nice
back.
pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
I'm going to hit you all.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Down. 185. Here we go.
Here's Crowell.
That's not going to work against Tremaine Edmonds, buddy.
Wasn't even in. It was your corner shutting
No
the
gain
block.
on the play that time, so a big stop.
Harris
But it's going to
Jr.
leave him with a 4th and goal. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Carlson able to put this one through. Last season for Carlson,
It's okay. Madden will keep bailing you out.
Job, then was let go week 2 after going
Bailed
0
you
for
out that
3.
first drive.
He picked things back up.
Remember, he was drafted to cure their kicking woes, and he ends up going 0 for 3 against Green Bay, including the potential game winner. Gets cut, picked up by the Raiders, 16 for 17 the rest of the season.
It's a poop
I'd say
game,
at
man.
the end of the
It's a
year,
poop game.
a pretty good success story.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Jackson now.
Pick your poison.
Completes this to
Pick your fucking poison.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Sutton is part of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway
Didn't
between
realize the
Houston and
Broncos were playing
Austin.
well.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Steps away to his left. This is the
Run away with
tight end
that.
fan.
So bad.
Now he's going to get this.
Why?
ball
He's
again
wide open
inside the
standing there.
35.
Your
Look
guy.
at the way you're
Cat's gonna
running.
get him 23
You're
and a
running
first.
left and you threw it right.
Not only have they completed a
Pat
couple on this drive, but they
Mahomes,
peeled off
98
some pretty
throwing
good chunks of
power.
yardage, too.
Tyree
Absolutely
Jackson,
great start.
motherfucker.
2 nice plays
Let's
in the pass
go.
game. Now can they
That's
continue to
baller
feed
play.
off
That's
that?
what that is. Rookie of the year, you're looking at him right now.
Back-to-back
You're playing
good
against him.
plays, have
That's
him
right.
on
makes-
the
He is
move
gonna
on
move,
first
isn't he?
down.
He makes huge mistakes, but he makes huge plays too.
From the gun, Jackson.
Give me that ball.
And
Oh,
that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got?
Throwing again, Jackson.
Oh,
And he's going to
man.
have the hook up to Sutton.
we'll just walk that in, baby.
He is
I overshot
into the
it.
end zone for a Denver touchdown.
There you go, Sutton.
Cortland Sutton. His
I'm loving
fourth
him now.
touchdown on the year.
Thought he was slow as
they're
shit, but
just
now I
an
know how to
extra
use
point
him.
away from making this a 3-point game. Now McManus to tack on the extra
You
point.
know what?
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now,
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So
wow,
that changes everything that you're.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
fucking bullshit.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Operating from the gun. Carr.
Play.
Caught by Nelson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards.
Tick, 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 tick.
Now! 180! Come on, hey, we're good, we're good! 180!
They'll try and run for it with Crowell.
Good ball.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Second and goal, 1 man in the backfield, that's Crowell.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you.
He'll get it up the middle. And
easy.
He is in.
That's why I call the timeout.
Raiders. Isaiah Crowell with his 19th touchdown, his second
Got
of the
19
game.
touchdowns.
And the
I almost feel
Raiders
like I
able to
kinda have to
extend
bring
that
him back.
advantage. And that'll give them a
He's gonna get
2-score
anything
lead here,
great
but I'm looking
announcements,
ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here.
I'm going to let a lot of the guys walk and just try to re-sign them.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of
In like
an
little
imposing
dinky-dunky
will
contracts,
score.
just
And
hopefully
right
get
now,
3
they
or
wanna
4
make sure they
guys.
keep
And
that and carry it into the second half.
I can tell you after last night's draft, after the first 3 rounds, it's pretty bad.
Sucks.
A lot of 65 overall players in the 4th round.
For a touchback.
And I don't even have a 1st round pick, so.
We got 2 first and 2 third.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lift your wings at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But
Gotta call
there's
it.
also something to challenge in your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
That's right. Mike 59. Mike 59.
To throw again is Jackson. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Sets up 4th down.
Broncos had 15 fourth down conversions last year, most in the NFL, and they're going here.
What the hell? He didn't throw it.
He's got his tight end fan. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion.
That's
there
whatever,
as well
dude.
on fourth down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
Oh, I thought I kicked it out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw his car.
Oh,
incomplete. By the way,
come on, Bart.
I apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And the they're going to be incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the 3rd.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side.
Let's go.
Not a huge deal, but you fielded that at the 22, at the 30. I don't know what Madden's doing there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Maurice Hurst, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Yeah, my DN's having a nice year too.
Hurst?
Yeah, he's got like 17 sacks.
Is he a mobile
This
guy or
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up
He's
on
a
3rd
hybrid
down.
3-4 DN, I'd say.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. You just warm up. 59 Mike. 59 Mike. 59. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Jackson now, operating from the gun. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And an alley to run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Oh.
Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. To throw again, Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On third down, Jackson. Forced out to his left. Jackson
Got
hit,
me.
and he lost the football.
I had to go for it. I don't know.
Recovered. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times
I knew he was
it's
tired
no
and shouldn't
matter
have.
what the offensive
Lucky.
guy didn't do.
You know, if that was week one, I would have probably gotten him killed.
In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it
Lucky it's
free,
week
made a
17
big
and
play.
I'm eliminated. You got fucked up there.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone
Edmonds
before.
is nice,
Time
dude.
to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
All my
Derek
D
Wolfe
linemen got
in there to
sacks.
get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Like how they've started the
I
third
guess
quarter
never
here.
mind.
They force a punt on the first drive,
One
and
of them
after this
hasn't.
sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Carr. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the
Shit in
corner.
animation that was.
Thomas, the
Gonna see that
intended
again.
target. That pick, his 9th on the season.
Oh, it fell into him as he
Kids
landed
who
on the
play
ground.
baseball, and they penciled
Look
you
at
in
that.
the
It just
9
goes
spot
through
and
my
they were-
guy's
that
fucking
wasn't so
hand. No,
good,
it
was
just
it?
Were you in
it
the
magically
nine
went through my
you
guy's
played the
hand.
9 position, right field. That
Well, I
wasn't
mean,
so
it's
great.
not like
You're
it couldn't
picking
happen.
dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks
9
you want.
picks, you want that.
Magically
in a
go
big
through- I
way. That's a
mean-
great season.
Heck of a season.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've seen people, a ball go through someone's hands before.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Sutton reeling it in on the left side.
What is this animation?
And he's going to
It's
get this down
Tyree
near the
Jackson, bro.
30-yard line.
That's why he's Rookie of the Year. You've
First
seen
down there, 12 yards on the play.
that's Tyree Jackson that's throwing the ball, making the play. And he's going to be here for years, boy.
He ain't no worry.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Hey, check. Mike, check. 59.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
That's fine.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. coming after you. Mike 56, Mike 56. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. 56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Now Jackson throwing again.
Got me.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Corey Legion able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
They still playing soccer. Ball trot.
To throw is Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller.
Decision time.
It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
I'm going to get a hold.
And he will have the first down, but hold everything. A flag is down. This one might not stand. So on fourth down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And this is back down to a 7-point game. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the background?
Kind of funny, your little strip fumble for a touchdown is why. Otherwise, I would be up maybe 7.
All-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players.
Yeah.
We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Or at least 3, maybe.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh my gosh, if it was anybody but Derek Wolf, that would have been bad for you.
Really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You are a lucky boy.
Downs like that first down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple
Yeah.
more downs to play with.
On second down, here's Crowell.
I meant to grab a DN and use them in coverage. Well, am I not allowed to do that?
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
I don't pay
Foresee
attention to the
completion
rules.
on first
Sorry,
down,
Greg.
then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
I rushed
wouldn't be
3.
surprised now.
That's the
A little
rule.
bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Yeah. Yeah, you are, but all right. That's cool.
Throwing his car on third down. And that is incomplete.
You can,
This offense has marched up and down the field during this game.
We'll see what happens here.
Surprised to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Here we go.
Here comes Grant on the return.
There we go.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very nice job.
Oh, yeah, they're loving it mile high right now.
3 yards all told. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Check, 59. I got one. Off.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson, pressure.
I had square, damn it.
Goes down hard, flat on his back. Maurice Hurst, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
What's the run? They're running it. 59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59.
They'll run it now with Pumphrey. And an alley to run. And he'll work it
I'll
across
take that
midfield
all day.
inside the 45. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end
Fucking
zone.
why?
And this would have been intercepted
Wow.
if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't,
That's a challenge.
so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the...
I mean,
Unless you got
and I
like
can't challenge it.
landed on my guy's foot, maybe. I don't know.
Why won't it let me challenge?
And
That's
they were
weird.
more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
This fucking game.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, here I come. Here I come.
They run with Pumphrey.
Yeah.
And he is met quickly in the
Hit
backfield.
R2.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where it came from. Ready. Get the flag. 59. Let's go. Check, 59. Get that quarterback at all costs. Mike
That
59.
quarterback at all costs,
Mike
you guys
59.
say.
Let's set a tone, fella. Go. Mike, check, 59. Here we go. Mike 59.
Here's Jackson to throw on third down. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think
Field
so.
goal
I
range,
think in this
I hope.
situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
59 Mike. Check. Over. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Mike 59.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flushed out right.
Got him.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two
Well, my
shy
boy's
of the
rookie of the
10.
year.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2,
Got me.
3 yards,
That was bad.
maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be second and 12.
At the 13-yard line.
Hey, ready. Check 59. 22. Check. Over. Just 22. Just check. Over. Here we go. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Let's go.
Jackson operating from the gun. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And 12 yards to go.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long.
59. Mike's 59. You ain't going nowhere.
From the gun, Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Tighter
Cleveland
down
Farrell
there.
in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be a 34-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
What's that?
Well, I was yelling at myself for being an idiot. The bounce was lucky.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and
Good
keeps
thank
the ball
God for
away
Simmons.
from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Hey, come on, yo.
This is Richard. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Bradley Chubb in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend
I'm
on
going to
the
have to
spot.
earn it.
And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Check the backer, check the backer.
A handoff to start out the drive. It's Pumphrey. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 17, Jackson.
God
can't
damn.
get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 59. Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Not really sure.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down
Got one more
conversion.
play.
That's,
Probably would have rather had it at the end, but
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Check. 59. I'm coming.
Back to throw. Flushed.
Yeah.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cleveland Farrell in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
yeah. Bad idea to switch, but whatever.
yeah, plenty of time.
Not really.
Let's go.
Not as much as I'd like.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Oh, I thought. Oh shit.
A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. The Broncos on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. They shakes him off.
Holy shit.
Escaping the pressure right, and he'll just toss it
He
away.
is huge.
So he
And he's
throws it away,
250
and that
pounds.
brings up 4th down. What a great
He's as
sequence by
big
this
as my
defense
defensive
so
lineman.
far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip
You better
up
call a
here
timeout.
and
You
allow
got
the
playoffs
touchdown?
next week. You don't want to get your
Down
guys
4
hurt.
late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
One of my guys could use a breather. That'd be nice of you.
I still need Titans to win.
Jackson down. Throwing on 4th
One-on-one. We got to take our
He's
shot.
gonna let it fly.
Oh! I thought he had.
They had to go for it with
Good game
such little
there.
time remaining.
Nothing to lose,
And the
or nothing
Raiders
to
with
win
the
for me.
football now in excellent field
Like,
position.
he did well.
I always knew I was a year away when I started this franchise, so
A 1st down carry now for Corral.
congrats on your
And
good
I think
season.
This defense knew what was coming as he
With
is
the dumps-
smothered
with the
behind
dumpster-
line. Call
with
it
the
a loss of
dumpster
2
fire
on the
you
play.
inherited.
And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
No, it's not good.
I had more assets than you, and you did better than me, so.
I'm just letting it run out. I didn't figure you needed me to rub it in your face or anything.
No, not really. Good game.
So this one,
I don't
a
think you'd wanna
victory for the
have anything
Oakland
go wrong.
Raiders. And it was a bit of a strange game. They
Correct.
were held scoreless through the
Congrats
entire
on winning
second
on that
half, but
fumble
the first
recovery.
half output,
When I was in a score
that's
on you.
enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we
It
saw
was
the
fun,
output
though,
in the
you
first
know.
half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the
I
Raiders,
had way more yards.
the win
I had-
means
I
they'll
had-
finish in double digits
I had
at
honestly,
10 and
Ben,
6.
I had
And that is maybe not exactly what they were
175
hoping
more
for, but a
offensive
better
yards
than
than that
average
game.
season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Denver,
I heard
they
they had
wanted
the ball,
desperately
dude.
to finish at 500, but that won't happen, as it'll be a 7-9 season in the end. And they can take solace in the fact
Go to
that
the
this team
box score. I
never
bet you
quit
had the ball
all the
2/3
way
of
to the
time.
end.
Which is fine.
So
I
for
don't have an
Charles
offense.
Davis and
That's
our
how I've been
entire
winning
crew,
games all year
I'm
long.
Brandon Gaudin. Next
Shit like
game,
that.
guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyree Jackson's going to be Rookie of the Year, I bet.
You had the ball 6 more minutes in it. Cleveland should get Defensive Rookie of the Year. And Defensive Player of the Year.
All my XP came through.
What do you mean?
Oh, I got like
3,000.
5 or 6. I got like 5 or 6 guys that got upgrades after this game from my season ending.
Oh. Dylan's up to 91 finesse minutes. He's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, dude, I'm really happy I traded. I'm sad that I don't have a first and I'm gonna be bored for like the first hour. But at the same time, I'm happy I got Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah, your team's nice, man. I love getting speed. It's so nice.
Upgraded speed?
Mm-hmm. Makes me hard. I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bad.
Need Titans to take care of business here against the Texans.
Friday payday, run it back. Run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I got a car.
Get in, and who will I play? I'll play
Run it back.
Steelers.
That's the check calling.
What's good? What's a good rating? What do you think I should improve on my quarterback? Accuracy or throwing under pressure and on the run?
Are you talking? What do you mean? Like, can you do individual stats at the end of the year, or what?
No, I'm saying like, should I do the improviser where it's like throw on run, throw under pressure, deep accuracy, or the scrambler where it's break sack, throw on the run and short accuracy?
I'd say short accuracy. That's just me personally.
Yeah, he needs help on this.
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't getting
I'm +1 carrying. I know I need that.
First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back.
I got a +1 throw under pressure too.
48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back.
Got 3,000 XP to spend. My coach.
What are the Broncos gonna? Is Reisner always gonna be a guard, or are they gonna use him as a tackle someday?
Who?
Is that Dalton Reisner?
Oh, Reisner. Yeah.
Is he a guard or is he a tackle? I suppose it doesn't really matter.
He was a tackle in college, but
Yeah, I suppose it doesn't really matter in this, but where you put him. You never know what you're gonna get from your offensive line in this game. That's terrible.
So Steelers and Ravens. So I'm 10-6. So the loser of that game would be 10-6. I've got 5 division wins. Dude, I think I have the tiebreaker. I'll get in over Steelers or Raiders. Because they've got 6 AFC wins and 8 AFC wins. I've got 9.
I feel bad for that Steelers, bro. Whatever.
Ravens.
Games because he's sick.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm in. Say that half confidently.
I think you're out right now.
No,
if all the teams ahead of you win, why would you be ahead of them?
Well, because Titans are going to win the division. So there's if you look at it, there's only
You need
Titans.
to look at a scenario of the people that are above you and who's going to lose.
Well, the Steelers and Ravens are playing right now. The winner of that will win the division. They're both 10-5. The loser will be 10-6, so they would be a wild card. But we each are 10-6. And if you look
then
at
you
our
go by
AFC
wins.
Yeah, and I've got more AFC wins than both of them. So I have the tiebreaker over both of them. So
Yeah, you actually did good, Ben. You got 9 wins in the AFC.
I got
AFC.
9 wins in the AFC. Well,
AFC is tough.
I think I should be good.
I think I'll be good next year, dude. You gotta look at my roster.
Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the
Cleveland Farrell ended the year with 31.5 sacks.
run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass.
That ain't bad.
I can't be
31.5.
Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a man.
You got Tyrone Holmes on your roster.
Yeah. Found him in free agency.
Nice.
He's a nice backup.
This Barton looks decent too.
Yeah, I found him. That was the find of the year for me. 69 overall when I picked him up. And I looked and he was the Seahawks 3rd round pick the year before, so. Know who I really like on my roster?
Really?
Noah Fant. I throw to him honestly like 10 to 15 times a game.
You didn't run it much.
No, I should have ran more. That's okay though. It was I was trying to run with Tyree, but you kept stuffing him. If you couldn't tell.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My druidic code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Ripper stuff the edge like I don't know what bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way.
Should have taken the Saints second, dude.
This one for your photo real.
Who, me?
No, me.
Show 'em skills. You ain't
Oh, did you have the option or what?
Did I have the option? Yeah. I didn't know if the Dolphins was good. Philip Lindsay's his best player now.
He was pumped about him.
And to think, I just traded him in the other league for 2 firsts, and he got him for a 2nd and a 4th.
Right.
Better do my last scouting of the year. You okay, Cody? Having a little bad dream? Cody.
Cleveland Farrell is 8th in MVP voting. This Redskins guy must be
really good. Because I mean, there's some good teams in the NFC too. So. Yeah, so dude. I'm gonna let you know about the draft, dude. It's not as good as it looks. No matter what.
You kind of got a good feel on where to go, huh?
Yeah, I have a whole list I can share with you.
If you don't want to share past the first, that's fine.
Oh, it's like a whole sheet of who's a superstar and. But I don't know, like, if every one of these is the same either. I can tell you right now, if it's like the other rankings, Jalen Hurts is only like a 65 overall.
Well, he'd be my second stringer. Lennon's booty.
Well, I'm just saying, you wouldn't want to take him in the first round.
Oh, yeah.
If you were thinking about it.
No, I was... where am I thinking about going? I'd kind of like to go, like... There's some linebackers that interest me. I don't know if you've got rankings on those or not.
Who's to say it's the same thing though? Because on their board, I think Hurts is rated a 5th, and on ours he's rated a 3rd. So it could be totally different.
Yeah.
And I think the commissioner went in and made some of them X factors and shit too.
In your thing?
Yeah, and the other one. I think that league's gonna be pretty cheesy, but I have Lamar Jackson, so I just kind of want to roll with it for a while.
I don't blame you.
I've had people hit me up and they're like, "What for Lamar?" I just say no. That's all I respond. No.
I would too.
I had one guy offer me first round pick. I don't know. I think it was. I have to look at that shit again. He offered me 74 overall X Factor, because they give you one X Factor, and the guy made his Tyree Jackson. So he offered me Tyree, Aaron Donald for Lamar. And I thought about asking him if he'd throw in his first next year, or his first the next couple of years.
If he threw in a first with Donald and Tyree, who's an X Factor, then I'd absolutely do it. Although the whole reason he probably took that team was for the fucking quarterback, so why trade him?
Don't you think it would be fun to play with some cheese for a while?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what. It'd be good for me to probably play with Tyree, but I don't know. So I'd have him in both leagues, but I think it's fun to switch it up. I don't do that very often. So.
Do you have lineman overalls for me here? Because I'm gonna take a lineman.
I can give you that guy's sheet. Hard to say if it's gonna be the same. Because I bet there won't be any X Factors in the draft, do you think?
No. Okay.
Well, why would you even want to see this sheet now?
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can't even read the names. Sorry, buddy. Send that again. Yeah, you can't read them. So, like, really zoom in, dude.
See, like, the draft class isn't the same, because that one's more realistic, because this got Wirfs from Iowa. This one doesn't have the Tristan Wirfs.
Yeah, this looks like... Yeah, this league's pretty cool, dude. I don't know, I like it. That Sammy invited me to another one, but I said I can't.
Well, he asked me too.
You said no, or did you do it?
Yeah, I said no. Kids, it's tough.